Hello everybody. So first and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope you've had an absolutely fantastic end to 2021 and beginning of 2022. So as is customary, it seems to be, at the start of this year, I wanted to drop a quick video just to give you all a bit of an update and also let you know what you can expect to see from me in this new year. As you probably noticed, last year wasn't exactly the busiest year for CPT content creation, and that's largely because my efforts were directed elsewhere. I was doing a lot of client work, starting a coaching program as well, and also just doing a lot more research. There's a lot more behind the scenes, but CPT was still very much going strong. And it's actually pretty humbling just how much the channel grew last year. Despite me uploading so much less content, the channel pretty much doubled in size, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, I just want to extend my deep gratitude and appreciation. Now, as someone who has recently discovered a tendency to take off more than he can chew, I'm going to be very, very cautious this year in order to avoid burnout. But what I can guarantee is much more frequent uploads. I'm thinking about one video every 2 weeks. But more frequent uploads are not going to be the only thing happening this year. I have pretty much finished the second edition of the ebook, and in terms of releases, I'm intending to release it just by simply updating the current one, which means all of you who have already purchased the original edition can just get the second edition for free. Although I have done a nice amount of reworking on the book, it didn't really make a lot of sense to make it a completely new release. And while I'm waiting on a couple of my amazing proofreaders, I am intending to release a new book by the end of this month. And again, all of you who have already purchased a copy of the original can get this one for free, because it'll just be the same download link you already had. Another piece of good news is I'll actually be releasing it as a print edition as well. So as you can see on the shelf behind me, there will actually be a physical copy of the CPT book too. And while I'm still very much in the early planning stages, I do want to share with you another piece of news which pertains to a CPT online course. It has been requested by quite a few people, and I think it's a fantastic idea, a fantastic opportunity to really give a lot more depth and information over a course-based format. Because as passionate as I am about sharing CPT information on the channel, hence why we have the CPT Explained playlist, which I'm still updating to this day, a course-based format just allows us to go that bit deeper. I'm not sure when the course will be released, but I am hoping to release it at the end of the summer. And I also wanted to give you a bit of an update on how I'm approaching this channel in general at the moment. I'm only really responding to comments at the moment during the initial release of the video, say for the first 48 to 72 hours. And while I'm still keeping on top of comments, I don't have the time or even energy anymore to respond to them in the ways that I used to. And it was actually kind of tough to make that concession back in the day, because it was something I really valued. I wanted to show my appreciation for all of you who choose to comment on my videos. But as you probably noticed, as this channel grows, the creator can't really afford to do that while staying relatively sane. And I want to give a special word of thanks to my patrons as well. I made special effort last year to keep the monthly Patreon live streams and occasional Discord chat going, because you guys are keeping a roof above my head. Your support enables me to keep doing what I do, and I'm deeply, deeply thankful to all of you. And of course, the same applies to my clients as well. You guys are awesome. And I just want to assure all of you that while I don't respond to comments as much as I used to, I still really, really appreciate your support. And I'll admit it, I didn't expect the channel to grow as much as it did, and it did actually require a little bit of emotional recovery time in order to roll out content once again. And it's a bit weird, because I had a music channel before I started this one, and that was fine. I had no problem with people viewing the videos in the hundreds of thousands, but when it comes to people watching my face, me just talking to the camera, I guess I felt a little bit more self-conscious than I thought I would. But thanks to the work I did on myself last year, I'm feeling a lot more natural and a lot more at ease with the potential audience that this channel could get. And it has to be said, maintaining everything that is CPT has been something of a juggling act over the last year and a bit. But I'm happy to announce I'll soon be a second CPT typologist. He really knows his stuff, he understands CPT in and out, and he's got a really good intuition for typing as well. And while, as you can tell, I'm keeping that a little bit hush-hush at the moment, I will soon be releasing a discounted type service. And in that type service, you'll be typed by him rather than me. And I think it'll actually be worth a lot of people's time because he has a different methodology, and it might even be worth getting a second opinion. So that's it in terms of news. You can expect more regular content. You can expect a CPT course later this year. You can expect a second edition of the ebook coming out real soon. And very soon there will be more than one CPT practitioner, which is extremely exciting to me. I'll be releasing a new tab comparison very shortly, but in the meantime I just wanted to touch base with all of you. Wish you a happy new year, and I'll see you soon.